Welcome back to A to Z Convos, and in this video I'm going to go over 5 more English idioms, and all these have to do with food or something related to eating, although because they're idioms they don't necessarily have to do with food, but the words that we use are related to food. So you know the drill. I'll tell you what the idiom is, I'll explain what it means, I will use it in a sentence, then I'll play some clips for you to see how it's used on TV and in movies. And please go ahead, you practice, use it in your own sentence, and put it in the comments so I can see how you're doing. All right, now on to the first one. The first one is to bite the bullet. Bite the bullet. And that means to face a difficult situation bravely, or to be courageous about something that's very difficult to do. So I would say something like this. I had to break up with my fiancé, so I had to bite the bullet and tell him that the relationship was over. Bite the bullet. All right, now it's your turn. Use it in a sentence, and here are some clips for you.
Ouch. You know, McPhee, we really should just bite the bullet.
I should just bite the bullet and be honest with her.
Or you can just bite the proverbial bullet, as it were.
Well, look, one of us is going to have to bite the bullet.
We should bite the bullet. Hire a campaign manager.
The next idiom is to spill the beans. Spill the beans. And that means to tell a secret, to reveal information that you weren't supposed to. So this is how I would use it in a sentence. We were having a surprise party and we wanted to make sure no one spilled the beans. Or I would say something like this. They're not supposed to know about this plan, so make sure you don't spill the beans. Okay? Now it's your turn. Use it in a sentence, and here are some clips for you.
What's going on? Spill the beans.
Don't spill any more beans.
Boss, she'll spill the beans.
Spilling the beans on everyone he knows.
You spilled the beans when you called to change the appointment.
Are you ready to spill the bean?
Okay, now, come on. Spill the beans.
Which means Alice spilled the beans.
All right, I'll just spill the beans.
The next one is piece of cake. Piece of cake. And that means something is just so easy and just really simple. So I would say something like this. The exam was a piece of cake. I finished it in under 10 minutes. Okay? Piece of cake. Now, here are some clips for you. And don't forget to go ahead and try and use this in a sentence and put it in the comments so I can see how you're doing. Piece of cake. It should be a piece of cake for you to do that, right?
It's like no problem whatsoever. Piece of cake, piece of crumb cake.
Piece of cake.
Yeah? No, it's a piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Relax. Piece of cake.
Becomes a piece of cake. You okay?
Piece of cake.
There's a piece of cake.
This is a piece of cake, okay?
You had it.
Piece of cake.
Good luck. Piece of cake.
The next idiom is to break the ice. Break the ice. And that means to start a conversation or start interacting with someone in a friendly way. So I would say something like this. I really wanted to break the ice at the meeting, so I asked everyone what their favorite dessert was. Or you might hear that in an office, they have icebreakers. And that's usually an activity where everyone gets to say something fun or unusual about themselves so that everyone kind of relaxes and is able to start talking to each other. Okay, so break the ice, break the ice. Now here are some clips, and it's your turn to use that in a sentence after you watch this.
I'll break the ice.
Easy. Break the ice with games. Twist.
Allow me to break the ice.
You know, you break the ice.
Maybe this will help break the ice.
Go break the ice.
What?
Yeah.
Why me?
That's a good idea. Game might help break the ice. Jeopardy, maybe.
The next idiom is to cry over spilled milk, or you would say don't cry over spilled milk. And that means to worry about something that has already happened, but you can't change it because it's already happened. Or you would tell someone to, it's a way of telling someone to not worry about something that has already happened because it's happened. So it's okay, it's done. You can't change it. So here's how I would use it in a sentence. I would say, yes, so you made a mistake. Don't cry over spilled milk. It's okay. Everyone does that. Or, so you broke the plate and it was really expensive. Well, don't cry over spilled milk. It's broken. You can't put it back together, right? So that's what it means to cry over spilled milk, or to not cry over spilled milk. It basically means don't waste your time worrying about something that has happened and you can't change it. That one seems a bit complicated, does it? But I think you can go ahead and use it in a sentence, especially after you watch some of these clips. I want to see your sentences in the comments.
Well, no point crying over spilled milk now, is there?
No use crying over spilt milk.
Let me out. It's no use crying over spilled milk.
Oh, why bother? What's done is done. It's no use crying over spilt milk.
And we shouldn't cry over spilt milk.
The last idiom is in hot water, or to be in hot water, or to get in hot water. And that basically means to get in trouble for doing something. So I would use it in a sentence like this. John was in hot water because he missed the meeting with his boss. Or I got in hot water because I forgot to turn off the tap and water spilled everywhere. So I got in trouble for that. So that's in hot water. In hot water. Now, you won't get in hot water if you don't use this in a sentence in the comments below, but I would really like to see how you use it in a sentence in the comments below. And now here are some clips.
Girls are in some hot water.
Pretty hot water with your boss.
You may find yourself in hot water.
They're in some very hot water.
And now I'm in hot water.
You're in hot water!
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have learned how to use these idioms and how they are used in regular conversational English. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave them in the comments. And don't forget, construct your own sentences with these idioms and put them in the comments so I can see how you're doing. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe for more videos and I'll see you in the next one.